Hi everyone. Today is Tuesday, October 13th. I hope everybody had a nice weekend, 3-day weekend this weekend, yesterday being Columbus Day. This week I'm working on grammar with you. So grammar, which you have been doing, you did with Mrs. Davies for 2 weeks, you did with Mrs. Durham this past 2 weeks, and now it's my turn. This is the page that you are going to need, and it should say Tuesday on it, and it has a backside this time. This week is sort of reviewing of sentences, so it should be a pretty easy week, just trying to remember those different types of sentences. I hope you remember what 3 types of sentences that we have been talking about. You don't need anything right now. I just want you just listening, okay? So just sitting like this, sitting like this, sitting so that you can really pay attention, not playing with pencils or anything like that, okay? I'm trusting that's what's happening. So we have talked about 3 kinds of sentences. We talked about statements, I hope you remember. We talked about questions. Did you remember that one? And what's the last one? Exclamations. Oops. Almost spelled it wrong. Exclamations. Okay, what kind of a sentence is a statement? Do you remember? It is a telling sentence. It is just telling us something. Questions are what kind of sentence? Asking sentence. And exclamations are excited or scared, right? You're excited or you're scared sentences. Okay, do you remember? Of course, they all start with capital letters. Every single sentence has to start with a capital letter. But what do statements end with? I'm going to put that over here. I'm going to put it in a box. Statements that are telling sentences, what do they end with? Period. They end with a period. What do questions end with? That's the easiest one to remember. They end with a question mark. And what do exclamations end with? Exclamation mark or exclamation point. So 3 kinds of sentences that we have been talking about. Statements, questions, exclamations. Statements are telling sentences. Questions are asking sentences. Exclamations are excited or scared. Okay, so now we're going to need this paper. And a pencil. And I'm going to scooch over to the smartboard. Okay. Have out your paper. And we're going to underline. A sentence is a group of words that tells a whole idea. So it makes sense to us if someone said it to us. It's going to make sense. And every sentence begins with a capital letter and ends with a punctuation mark. They all end with a punctuation mark, which means, and I want you to put this on your paper, it means period, like we put over there, or question mark. Question mark is like a backward C down and a dot. Ends with period, question mark, or exclamation mark. That's called punctuation at the end of the sentence. I want you to underline and have that on your paper. Okay. I'm going to erase so I can scoot it up. All right. They have given us some sentences that we need to write in the right way. They have forgotten a capital letter maybe at the beginning. None of them have ending marks, but they tell us what ending mark that it has. So number 1, or they tell us that what ending mark it should be. Can I play? What is that missing? Well, of course it's missing the ending mark because it's telling us also we need to put a question mark at the end. It's an asking sentence. It's a question. It also is missing the capital letter. So we're going to write it the right way. Can, with a capital at the beginning, I play? Question mark at the end. And when we do questions, when we ask questions, usually we raise our voice at the end, right? Can I play? This one we might say, can I play? We might raise the last 2 words so that people know we're asking a question. Can I play? There was plenty of room for spaces in between. So if you don't have spaces, you need to erase and fix it. The only letters that should be capital are C in can and I in I. The word I is always capital. P should not be capital. All right, the next one. I can help you. It needs to have a period at the end. It is a statement. We're going to write that one. I can, make sure you're putting space in between your words, help you. Period at the end. I can help you. It's just telling us something. That is a statement. It didn't ask us. It's not excited. It's just telling. So that is a statement. I can help you. Only one letter has a capital, I. Number 3, will cast jump. Question mark, it's asking us. Okay, we're going to write number 3, capital at the beginning, which it already had. The name, Cass, has a capital. Make sure you're putting your space in between each word. Will Cass jump? We say it up at the end. Everybody read that. Will Cass jump? That is asking. It is a question sentence. W has a capital, C has a capital. Okay, one more sentence. Pause if, I'm trying to give you some time, but pause if you need to. Number 4, look at Cass go up, exclamation mark. So that is an excited sentence, an exclamation sentence. Let's write it and then we'll read it again. Capital L at the beginning, space, space between each word. Cass has a capital. If you need to, you can always write underneath. If you need to, you can always write underneath of it. But I think I have enough room over here. Okay, look at this sentence. Look at Cass go up. We say excited. Because in the picture, which I have scooted up a little bit, she's jumping rope. Look at Cass go up. It's probably what her friends are saying, or someone's watching. Look at Cass go up. They're excited. So let's read these sentences, thinking about how we read them to show if it's question, our voice goes up. If it's a statement, we just say it plain. Question, it goes up. Exclamation, we say it excited. Okay, ready? Can I play? Or, I'm sorry, I started to read it like a statement. Can I play? I can help you. Will Cass jump? Look at Cass go up. Excited. Okay, then we're going to turn it to the other side. The other side, we're not going to be doing any writing. This is the side we'll have to do writing. So pause if you need to. I'm going to erase. So the other side is, let's underline what it says at the top again. Always reminding, always reviewing to help us remember. Every sentence begins with a capital letter. Every time. Every sentence, whoops, there's that arrow. Every sentence ends with a punctuation mark, and we put it on the other side. What punctuation mark does it end with? Period, question mark, exclamation mark. Those three things. Okay, I'm going to erase so I can scoot this up. See if I can make it just a little bit bigger. Okay. What we're going to do is one of each of these sentences is correct. So we're looking for capital, ending mark. Well, they're all going to make sense. So capital and an ending mark, and we have to decide, is the ending mark correct? Okay, so all of them say they can have fun here. All three of those say, but which one has the correct ending mark? Or I mean the correct capital and ending mark. Only one has an ending mark, so it has to be the first one. That one was easy. Okay, number 2, they all say, can Tam and John move fast? We know it's not going to be this one, right? Because that one doesn't have a capital or an ending mark, so it can't be the middle one. Now we have to decide, is it a statement? Is it just telling us something? Or is it asking? Can Tam and John move fast? Would that sentence end in a period or would it end in a question mark? If someone came up to you and said, can Tam and John move fast? Are they telling you something or are they asking you something? Hopefully you said they're asking. If we say, can I or can you, you're asking. So it is this one. So we would say it like this. Can Tam and John move fast? We're thinking, we have to say it up at the end. We're asking a question and someone would have to answer, yes, they can, or no, they can't. All right, number 3, all of them say the same thing. Look at the kids go. Really only one of these is correct. We have to look at capital and ending mark. Only one of those has both a capital and an ending mark. So it has to be the middle one. and it's an exclamation. So let's read it excited. Look at the kids go! Look at the kids go! It's excited. So we had one statement, one question, and one exclamation. Once we were done, it's kind of a story. They have fun here. Can Tam and John move fast? Look at the kids go. They're talking about that picture, which I have kind of scooted down. But so really remembering statements are telling. In fact, I'm going to scoot this over here. Scoot this back here. Statements are telling sentences. It's a telling sentence. Questions are asking. Exclamations are excited. Statements end with a period. Questions end with a question mark. Exclamations end with an exclamation mark. So remembering your 3 types of sentences that we have been talking about for the past few weeks. Okay? I will see you later. Bye.